couple from Blackwater are appealing to people's community spirit in their quest to raise money to help send a mum for vital medical treatment. Joe and Vicky Burt are desperately trying to raise funds to help send Vicky's mother, Dorothy Leach, overseas for potentially life-changing medical treatment. Why the need for such drastic action? Well, Dorothy's daughter, Vicky Burt, joins me now. Hi, Vicky.
Hi.
Hi there. Thanks for joining us. Now, tell us a bit about what happened to your mum, because her life changed almost overnight, didn't it?
Yes, it did. I mean, we were on holiday with my daughter, and basically all she had was a headache, and went to bed, and the next day when she woke up, she had no sight at all.
And that was
really
just last...
quite a bit of a shock to her.
Yeah, and that was just last year, wasn't it?
Yes, it's about a year to the day nearly now.
And how has it actually affected your mum? Obviously, it's a shock, because, as you say, I believe she was away from home as well when it happened.
Yes, it was a shock, because obviously we were away from home, and but it's been such a hard year for her. I mean, she's not young, she's like in her 70s, and like even though she's been in her house like 52 years, she just is finding it very difficult to get around even now.
What is it actually that's happened to your mum then, physically? What is the condition?
And it's called giant cell arteries. It's a temporal artery on the side of the eyes. Basically, she had an infection in her body, and this blocked the blood flow to the eyes, and that sort of made the eyesight disappear overnight. But normally it just happens on people, you know, and with one eye normally goes, and then they can normally save it by steroids, but unfortunately Mum was different to everybody else, and both eyes weren't, unfortunately.
And she has no sight at all, no light perception even?
No, she hasn't, not at all. I mean, she said she'd be quite happy if she could get a bit of light. You know, it's just a complete darkness all the time that she can't cope with at the moment.
Do you and the rest of the family live near your mum?
Sorry, I couldn't hear that, sorry.
Do you and your family actually live near your mum?
No, I don't. I live in Surrey. All the rest of the family, my brothers and sisters, live in Gloucester.
So it must be quite a strain on the family then, seeing your mum having to go through this. How's your dad coped with it?
Well, Dad's finding it quite hard, really. I mean, he's 78 now, and it's been a big life-changing thing for him, because before, basically, Mum did everything for him. Now he's having to try and cook and do all that, which he's finding really difficult at the moment. But he's been really good.
Yeah, and I believe your mum's missing things like, she loves her garden, doesn't she?
Oh, yeah, she's got a really big garden, and she used to love to do all her pots, and she was always out there. We always remember she grows all her seedlings as well. So, yeah, that's been difficult for her. We've tried to get a few things for her to do, but it still is very hard for her to come to terms with it all.
Now, you're looking to get some treatment for your mum. What is the treatment you're actually looking to receive, for her to receive?
It's stem cell treatment. Obviously, we don't have it in this country at the moment. They are researching it a little bit more, but it's over in China. They've accepted Mum, but they've only accepted her on a case study, because they've never really done it on anybody with Mum's condition, so we're not 100% sure, guaranteed that it'll work, but, you know, as long as Mum wants to give it a go, we'll push it all the way for her.
Has there been success in conditions similar to this before?
Not with Mum's condition. That's why they're doing it as basically as a case study. They have done it on other conditions of blindness, and it has succeeded, because we sort of went to Awareness Day. There were a lot of people there that talked about how it worked for them. But this is why that they're letting us have it sort of at a reduced price as well for them, because they cannot guarantee it will work for her, but we can only try.
How much is it going to cost for the treatment?
It's going to be £16,000, which that will give her 8 stem cells while she's out there.
Yeah, and does that include the travel and everything?
No, like me and Mum, we're both going to pay our own travel expenses. We're not going to take that out of the money that we raise.
So, how much are you actually trying to raise? And you want to raise about £16,000 then?
Yes, we do, yeah. I mean, we've got to stay out there like for 40 days as well, so we've also got our, our food and everything out there, because they do not provide any of that while we're out there. So we need living costs while we're out there as well. But hopefully, again, that'll come out of our own money.
So what kind of fundraisings have you been up to so far then to try and get some money under your belt?
So far we've done like raffles, skittle nights. We've got another skittle night coming up this end on the 5th of March. There's 4 of us going to be doing a skydive on the 14th of March.
You're looking forward to that?
Sort of. I mean, I'm not very good with heights, but obviously, you know, I'm going to give it a go for Mum, and hopefully we'll raise quite a bit out of that with the 4 of us doing it. So, and there'll be a few more, like, plans in the, when the warmer weather gets here, because obviously we can do a little bit more, can't we, you know, then. So there'll be a few more, like my daughter's doing a run, and we've got a golf tournament organising as well, so hopefully it'll all be good.
The thing is, your mum's your mum, isn't it? You just sometimes I think it's harder for the ones of the family looking on when you see a loved one struggling with something that you feel you can't actually do anything about. So it sort of drives you on to do as much as you can, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, and that's it. But we've sort of, I mean, I looked into it to begin with, and then obviously then we discussed with Mum. Obviously, if she says no, she doesn't want to go ahead with it no more, we would just stop, you know. But she so wants to give it a go. So as long as she does, we'll keep on fighting for her.
Yeah, well, just you need to let your mum know that we actually have a resident blind gardener at Insight Radio who gives advice every week, and he's 81 years of age, and he's lost his sight twice now. He lost his sight in the 40s and then got it back. Then he lost it again in 84, I think, and he's an absolute amazing fount of knowledge for gardening, and that you should try and get your mum to have a listen to that here at Insight Radio. Meantime, though, for people wanting to donate and support you for the treatment, what's the best way to get in touch?
We have got a website set up, and it tells you all the information on there. You can actually sponsor us or donate any money that you want to give.
What's the web address?
Yeah, it's www.patleachinfo.
All right, and get in touch with you that way. Vicky Burt, we wish you the best of luck with the fundraising and the treatment for Dorothy, your mum, and we thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us here at Insight Radio.
Yeah, thank you very much anyway. Thank you.